And welcome to Center Stage. More people. More the merrier, honestly, it's okay. I'm so glad that you guys could make it tonight, and to come see this work. We've worked really hard. Is there anything that you want to say about this?
We've worked really hard, and we just really hope you guys enjoy the show. We put a lot of effort into this.
Yeah, and so to give you a little introduction about this show, I wrote with class of 2021 member Justin Peters, who's also here. We wrote this show as a dedication to class of 2020 and class of 2021 because both of them lost their years due to COVID. And we wrote this show to tell the perspective of a teenager's life in high school, because one thing I've always wanted to do is, I see a lot of shows about teenagers. I've read and I've watched a lot of shows about teenagers, and I want to tell a teenager's life and the struggles that teenagers go through from a teenager's perspective, because even though I'm technically not anymore because I'm 18, I'm a teenager. And legally, no, but yes, I wanted to tell this sort of story to also let adults into what our lives are like in high school, and especially the things that we went through in 2020 and 2021. This most of this show is based on real locations, real stories that actually did happen, and I told them in a bunch of different stories about 11 different characters. So I'm going to stop talking because I'm going to ramble on about the show, and then we'll hear 2 hours of me talking instead of actually watching the show. So please. And also a thank you to Mr. McKinley and Miss Mapes for chaperoning this show. We would not have been able to do this without the two of you guys. So thank you, and please enjoy.
Good evening, and welcome to the student production Center Stage. Please take this time to silence all devices. Photo and video is not allowed during the performance. Professional photos and a video recording of the show will be available. Please note that this show will utilize a strobe effect. Thank you, and enjoy the show.
You know, the guy that came from who knows where and befriended all the townspeople. He then betrayed them and turned them into workaholics and ended up killing off a bunch of them because they didn't listen to him. That Charles Chaplin. Then he made the school in all his glory and stuff. You never heard of that story? It's our school's greatest myth. Well, I mean, I can't be all that surprised that you haven't heard of us. Chaplin High is one of the most plain, boring, stereotypical high schools in this side of Jersey. Chaplin High? That's a high school? What's that? Never heard of them. Nobody has ever really heard of us. Our only recognizable quality is our football team. But every school has a football team. It'd be nice to be known for something else, or at least have a new club in the ranks here. I think we all need a change. This is my senior year, so I'm gonna make it count.
So you're trying to help the chess club grow more active and impactful football team?
That's right, of course. I think if we work together then... Wait, where are all you going?
Hark! Thespians! Okay. Who wants to play an improv game? Alright, come on. Mafia. Actor switch. Come on, zip zap zop.
If we have to play Zip Zap Zap one more time, I'm setting everyone in this room on fire.
Just like your chips.
What was that, Sam? Nothing? That's what I thought.
Oh, damn it. Charlie, why are you even messing around with that?
Well, if I did it in class, I'd get in trouble now, wouldn't I?
You know what I mean.
I don't know, I found it in my attic.
Well, could you just put it away?
What are you, my mom all of a sudden?
Yeah, Nick, what's your problem today?
It's just, I'm sure that the presence of a weapon is making everyone else uncomfortable.
Who cares?
Hey guys, who's the first dude to discover Florida in 1513?
Your mother.
Could you just put the knife away?
What? It's not distracting anybody.
It is a distraction. We're here. We're trying to do stuff. Come on.
How? No one's even talking, Nick. We're all in our own zones, and you're just trying to get us to play some dumb game.
Oh, also, first guy to Puerto Rico.
Still your mom.
Damn it.
That's what we do here, all right? We do improv. We do theater. It's the drama club. You knew that when you signed up.
No, actually, I didn't know that when I signed up. I signed up because I thought I would get a chance to show off my acting chops in front of a crowd larger than 2 people, Nick. Not sit around and do some dumb game all the time.
You know what, Charlie? You know what I just realized? Every time you're here,
Which is hardly ever.
you're always doing something different. Yeah, like the time with the slime stuff?
And when you were messing around with the magnets?
And who could forget the juggling kid?
Yo, the juggling kid.
Okay. But a knife, that is not what we do here. Come on.
Then what are we supposed to do here?
I'm still young.
We're supposed to be doing your mom?
Read a room.
That's who I was.
I don't.
Congratulations, buddy. You know what? Screw this.
And where are you going?
I'm leaving.
Again?
Yeah, for good.
Hi, is this a drama club?
What's left of it?
Oh, yes, this is. Hi. Hello. Hi. I'm the president of the drama club. Welcome to.
Well, my name is Caroline.
You
No,
know, you join, of course you are. We're always looking for new members.
Well,
and you're
not
welcome.
exactly.
What? I mean, what do you mean?
Well, you know who our school in town was named after, right?
Nope.
His name was Sir
Charles
Cha-Cha.
Chaplin, born in 1532, sailed all the way through Great Britain, founded this town, founded this school. That
Yeah, that's not where I was going really, but
Why do I even bother?
look, we all know that Chaplin was
Spare us your speech, lady. We all know the myth. Why are you even here?
Well, I'm looking to change things.
Could you be a little bit more specific?
Well, you know how the sports program in the school is placed on a pedestal and
I
all the
already
stuff
know
that
where
we
this
do.
is going.
Pardon?
You're gonna say some stuff like the theater department should be treated equally to the sports teams because they're just as important, and we should go to the Board of Education to protest. Blah blah blah. I've heard the same thing over and over and over again.
Wait. How'd you know I was going to say that?
Because my good friend Nick over here says the same thing every damn year. You say you're gonna do something, but you never end up doing it because you realize how much of a massive undertaking this is. So you just resort to sitting in silence for the rest of the year and occasionally trying to spark things up again. I'm not getting my hopes up again.
They'll be back, Caroline.
Huh?
They always come back.
Shrek. It all started with Shrek. That's where my love of musical theater came from. My dads were really excited for me to see my first show, and that's the one I chose. I know, bad choice, and I swear, I could see the disappointment in their eyes, but that's nothing compared to what I saw with my eyes. The sights, the sounds, even the smells. Have you ever noticed how most Broadway theaters have little to no smell? That's because they want you to imagine the smells of the world they're creating before your eyes. Either that or they just have really good ventilation systems. Either way, Shrek changed my life. My dad's enrolled me in all sorts of classes. Improv, stage combat, acting, dancing, singing. How to pretend to eat and drink is a weird one. Costume design, theater tech. By the time I got to middle school, I was practically on the same level as Lin-Manuel Miranda or something. I could do everything. Not that anyone cared in the slightest. They just made fun of me for it, honestly. And they weren't even like good insults. I mean, obviously they weren't like positive good insults. It was just the same old crap you'd expect to hear, you know? Queer, homo, pussy, you know, that sort of thing. And I would just sit there for hours thinking of better insults to fit my character. Drama dunce, proscenium pinhead, curtain hugger. You know, I was making better insults about myself than the people who were making fun of me. I'm actually not sure how to feel about that. I guess it means that I was meant to spend the rest of my life in theater. And I guess I thought that would mean the others would feel the same. But this is just a way for them to pass the time, I guess. Every year, I try to get something started, and it always goes up in flames. Figuratively and, well, okay, so in sophomore year, there's an incident involving the light board. It was a whole thing, but, you know, we got that resolved. But from here on out, I mean, if they're not going to try, then neither am I, right? So, I guess I am throwing away my shot. That was stupid. So I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I'm not gonna know.
Ezra, you really pissed him off the other day.
I just said what needed to be said.
But can't you just admit you were kind of a jerk? I mean, the guy pours his heart and soul into the club, and you just...
What club? Didn't we all agree yesterday that this isn't even a club? It's practically just a study hall.
No, I didn't.
Look, as Nick may be a little bit crazy, but he's nothing but nice to us. Remember when we were playing kitty once a corner and you tackled him to the ground to get the spot?
Yeah.
His nose was bleeding faster than Niagara Falls, but did he tackle you back?
No.
Exactly. Nick is a sensitive guy. And the next time one of us pushes him like yesterday, he might not come back.
So? Nick sucks. He's the captain of a sinking ship and didn't even realize he told him sinking.
Okay, then let's not make it any worse. Maybe if we gather enough wood, we can patch up the hole. Maybe even do some redecorating around the ship.
Okay, chill. I get it.
Okay, look, before you guys argue, hear me out. What if I talk to him and we can come up with an actual itinerary for this year?
You need a goddamn miracle for anything to happen this year.
Heart thespians!
Jesus Christ! What?
You...
I'll take it from here, Nick.
Thank you.
So for the last 3 years, my mother has been the treasurer for the PTA.
Awesome. Wow. Yeah, congrats.
And one night, she was working on a spreadsheet. Then she took a break to go watch Dateline. You know as moms do, but I don't even know why she would do
Get
that.
to the point, Carolyn.
Caroline.
Whatever.
She left her laptop open, so I glanced over at the finances for the extracurricular activities for last year, and guess what?
They're stealing the funding!
Wait. What?
Breathe, Nick.
What Nick was trying to say is that I was looking at the spreadsheet, I noticed that the athletic athletics department had over $100,000. And guess what the other clubs had? Zip, zero, nothing.
Wait, but what do you mean by they're stealing the funding?
Well, I mean, I'm not too sure myself. There have been parents and students that donate to the other clubs, but since the school thinks we're less important and, well, less active, they take all those donations and put them toward the sports team since nobody would really notice.
That is messed up, bro.
Yes. Now, guys, what are we gonna do about it?
Wait, hold on. What do you mean we? What are we gonna do about this?
Yeah, Ez has got a point, Nick. It's not like we could just march up to the principal's office and just demand the money back. Oh no. No. I know that look. What are you thinking?
You're right. We can't just storm into there and demand our money back, but we can go and talk to the principal about the drama club. Maybe we can convince him to let us do something this year.
I think it could work.
Do you actually, Dakota?
Ezra.
Look, guys, this all sounds like fun now, but there's no way we can actually manage to pull this off. This is us just spewing ideas again.
With enough effort, maybe we can.
Can what? Are you saying that we can actually manage to have a show or something?
Yes.
Guys, this is going to be a team effort, and it's going to require the support of everyone from the group.
Well, not everybody.
Who are we missing?
Our friend Charlie, he's the one that stormed off when you came in. Blonde hair, hot head, look like Harry Styles.
We don't need it. We don't need it.
Nick.
What? We don't.
Nick.
What? All he's done for the past year is second guess everything I've said. He says everything's just a waste of time or something stupid. He's just going to bring us down with his
Nick,
negativity.
you have to understand Charlie further. Ever since he's joined us, you constantly promise something good. He's lost a lot of passion with constant improv games and broken promises. You can't be mad at him just because he started to speak his mind.
That is not what I was saying.
You and Caroline said this was a team effort. Charlie is part of that team, whether you like it or not.
Fine. But I'm not going to be the one to go and get him.
I can do it. I don't really know everyone all that well, and I didn't get a chance to talk to him much anyway.
I can go with you. Charlie can be a bit stubborn sometimes.
Okay, you two can go find Charlie, while the rest of us actually make a plan to, have this show we're talking about.
Oh! Is this the part where you guys do the thing with the hands in the circle? Wow. That's weird. Hands in the circle. If you're gonna call it, I don't know if you want to call it.
Jamie, how long were you there?
I was here since, meeting started. I was sitting next to you the whole time.
Oh, okay. Jamie, look, I'm sure it's the last thing on our minds to have a thing, but if it's something you want, then I'm sure we can do it, right? Yeah.
As long as there's nothing cheesy like let's go to.
What's that one thing you always say? Art thespians. Yeah.
That's really more of like a greeting than an
Sounds good to me.
exclamation, so I don't know.
Yeah, me too.
Fine, nope, it's fine. Nope, fine.
Yeah, you call it.
I'm still not convinced. If you guys can get something confirmed, then I'll think about it.
No, it's fine. It's okay. Here's to a new start. And we actually have a chance this time, so let's make it count. And on three, our thespians, I guess. 1, 2, 3.
Art thespians!
My passion for acting is, it's nothing compared to Nick's, but I didn't grow up with the same things he had when I was a kid. Heck, I remember being able to see my first ever musical. My parents finally scraped up enough money one year for my birthday, and we went to go see one. And ever since then, I've had a passion for theater. I mean, I have other interests too. Like, I've been boxing, and I can make a mean tray of macaroons, so, yeah. My parents actually took me for lessons a couple years ago, and, well, ever since then, they never really looked back. The boxing, not the macaroons. Ridiculous. Yeah. I mean, theater wasn't really my first choice, but I can't say I haven't not imagined it as a career path. You know, I might not be a triple threat like some of the others, but I can hold my own when it comes to acting. But Nick. I've always been envious of him, his talents, his opportunities, and whatever, but, you know, that's not my concern for now, and that will never be my concern again.
Okay, Caroline, I have confidence in sunshine, I have confidence in rain. It'll be okay. Just breathe in, breathe out.
You know, breathing exercises are supposed to be calming and relaxing, not supposed to stress you out more.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hi, I'm Caroline. You're Charlie, right?
Yeah. Oh, you're the girl that walked into the club room when I left, right?
Yes, that was me.
What are you doing here? Is Nick begging me to come back?
Well, I wouldn't put it like that, but we really do want you to come back to the drama club.
I'm not interested.
What? Why not?
I can't expect you to understand. I mean, the club is, it's a dumpster fire led by a tyrant who feeds us nothing but false promises and lies all the time. I can't go back. I can't do that.
Yes, I get that you and many others are fed up with the promises Nick has broken, but we actually have a chance at doing something this year. We found evidence that shows us why we haven't been able to put up a show.
Look, you could say whatever you want about this whole thing, but I'm not changing my mind.
What would Molly have said, Charlie?
Shut up, Dakota. That's not gonna work this time.
Oh, really? Because I bet if Molly were here right now, you'd be running back to the drama room.
Dakota, you know, school's over for the day.
Oh, no. 1 second, Caroline. Charlie, you know how this is gonna end up. Either given to the club, or I'm gonna do it.
Funny. I know for a fact you won't.
And that is?
She changed her number.
Oh, did she? Well, that's a great thing I have her socials.
No, stop. Dakota, no.
Hello?
Stop.
Molly? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, how are you? Yeah, I've been pretty good myself. Hey, listen, can you do me a huge favor?
No, absolutely
I
not.
have someone here who's a little bit on edge about joining the drama club, and yeah, I know it's tragic, right? Oh, you want to talk to him?
No.
No, here he is. Alright, sorry, I'm gonna talk to you later, Molly. Love you, bye. Bye, Charlie.
You didn't hang up the phone.
I never called.
What in the world was that about?
Well, Molly was the president of the club 2 years ago, and Charlie had the biggest crush on her. And I think she might have liked him back, but she moved away before the school year ended, and Charlie's been miserable ever since.
Oh, is that why he hates Nick so much? Because he basically took Molly's spot as president?
I mean, maybe. Nick and Charlie always kind of hate each other, you know? And I think Nick is a little bit too much for Charlie to handle sometimes. And Molly was his comfort person, so when she left, he's been kind of at a disconnect with all of us.
Oh, okay. But do you think he'll show up tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. That always works on him.
Cool. Then there's only one thing left to do. What? We gotta go and talk to the principal.
No. That is all you, Queen. I have no part in that.
He's a really nice guy.
Yeah. I totally forgot that I have a doctor's appointment at the dentist's office, so I'm gonna.
Jeez.
See, this is why I hate this club so much. Everyone knows how to mess with me in the most painfully accurate ways. That Molly stuff has been going on for forever, and none of the other members seem to care how messed up it is. Like, imagine you just broke up with your girlfriend, and all I kept talking about was how lovely she is, how amazing and wonderful she could be. Messed up, right? That's not what actually happened. I mean, I was talking with her, and she wanted, like, I was, whatever. I swear, I don't have to go anymore. I don't. Like, I could just forget all this ever happened. Tell them all to screw themselves and just go home. Like, I could go college searching. I can find a job. I can pick up boxing again. I can make more macaroons. I could be myself. Oh my goodness, I could be happy. I could be, oh. But that's not what Molly would want, is it?
Where's my twin?
I'm right here.
In case you couldn't tell,
We're twins.
adopted twins.
Yeah, obviously we're not identical, different birth parents, but adopted by the same loving family.
Yeah. So, we're not the, similar thinking wonder twins that our parents were expecting.
We're more of the stay in my room, argue over everything, twins that our parents didn't want.
But theater is the glue that holds our relationship together.
Well, it would be if we could decide on which musicals to enjoy.
See, I'm more of a classical gal. I love all the old musicals that starred only triple threats like Oklahoma, Hello Dolly, all the musicals that had grand, illustrious sets and scores that shook you to the core.
While I only listen to the modern classics, the Book of Mormon, The Great Comet, Hades Towns, musicals that have lyrics that teach you all about what life has to offer, musicals with a more diverse cast, musicals
that don't understand what the true essence of a musical is.
No, musicals that don't stick to the same traditional stereotypes and break the boundaries of what musicals can be.
We cannot compromise on this topic. I mean, I have tried to listen to all the crap he likes, but
Same here, but with her. I mean, it just all seems so forced, cheesy, and ultimately just unrealistic.
and foul-mouthed puppets living in New York City in Avenue Q is realistic?
Oh, you like Shakespeare?
What's wrong with Shakespeare?
You read it for 9th grade. It was ass.
It was it's a beautiful story.
It's my monologue time. Thank you so very much. As you can see, it is impossible to agree with her. I mean, every single time I bring up a tiny critique in anything that she likes, she just gets all defensive and yeah, I kind of do the same thing. Truth is, we can't keep acting like this. I mean, she is my sister, and we have to be there for each other. And to be honest, I don't know without Cleo if I could keep doing theater. But don't message it to her. Oh my God, she is annoying. I mean, remember one time I was in a bathroom, she kept telling me to come out, and I'm like, yo, I'm doing my thing right now.
Wait, hey, that's my line.
Shut up, Nick. So, what did the principal say?
He said that we could put on the show.
Yes! Oh my God, Carol, you have no idea what this means for us.
Actually, I don't.
What?
What do you mean by that, Carolina? He said we could put on a show, so why can't we put on a show?
Well, you know it's not that simple, Talia. First and foremost, we need a chaperone.
Why?
Because every major club needs one.
But we aren't a major club.
But we're gonna be. So I actually found the perfect chaperone for us. And if my calculations are correct, he should be arriving right now.
Hey everyone, I'm really excited to be helping out around here.
Are you the home ec teacher?
Yeah,
Shouldn't we like cook pieces or something? Like,
Well, actually, I did a minor in theater in college, so it might be a little bit more help than you may think.
Hey, I have a great idea. Could the drama club, could we all just like huddle over here for a little bit? Could we all just like come over? Don't worry, it's like not clandestine. It's like,
We're not gonna let him have too much input, right? Like he's here to make sure we don't burn out, look good on the paperwork.
Actually, I was hoping that he could have some input on us. And
Can I say something real quick? I don't know how I feel about him being here, and I've never actually needed a chaperone before, and he's gonna be like our first. We're like young adults, we don't need someone to watch over us like that.
well, if we're gonna act like a major club then and put on a big show, then we gotta start adhering to the rules. Is everyone seriously gonna let this bother them?
Okay. As long as he doesn't have too much input and remain in control, I guess it's not a problem.
Oh, sorry, I'm late. I had to retake a test.
hey. Hi. You're back.
Yes, he's back, and he's here to stay. Right, Charlie?
I guess so. Why were you guys in a huddle? You know, why is the home ec teacher here?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Right now, we're putting on a show.
Are you serious?
As serious as a heart attack.
We're actually putting on a show? Oh my god. Oh, that's amazing. Wait. What show are we gonna do?
Hopefully something by the Gershwin.
hopefully something by Tom Kidd. No.
Hopefully something.
What is it? That's the other thing I was gonna mention. Since we have no funding, that also means we can't afford the right to most, if not all, popular musicals and plays. Wait. But the good news is there are a lot of amazing plays and musicals in the public domain, like Shakespeare.
I do not have the energy for a Shakespeare play.
Don't worry, we're not gonna do Hamlet or Romeo and Juliet.
Okay, cool.
I have an idea. We can do something short, like the Comedy of Errors.
I guess.
Guys, just think about it, okay? I guarantee if we do a play with the word comedy in the title, we'll get butts in our seats. Besides, everybody loves a good comedy. And isn't it Shakespeare's shortest written play?
I mean, look, if it's gonna have people show up, then I guess it's a good idea, right?
It's also really funny. Shakespeare truly delivers on that title. It's about these two friends who realize they have long-lost twins and they get all mixed up. Now I'm all mixed up. But they get all mixed up and all sorts of wacky hijinks. People love misunderstandings. It's one of the best parts of comedy. That's true. If you're all willing to do this, I'm willing to do this.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, it is about twins. It'd be blasphemous if we weren't a part of this, right?
Yeah, true.
I guess I can, I'll do it with you guys too.
Count me in.
I'll do it.
So we're doing this.
Yeah, I guess we are. On three, Heart Destiny. 1, 2, 3.
Heart Destiny!
Wait. I forgot to mention something. The principal's support in the show isn't fully set in stone yet.
Explain further.
Well, he had some contingencies.
What do you mean by that?
He was skeptical at first, but he said if we can convince him by the end of January, he lets us perform it at the end of the year.
Okay, so how do we fully convince him?
Yeah.
Okay, I have an idea. So, let's say we take a 15-minute section of our best scenes, we chop it up, put it all together, and you guys perform it, and hopefully they'll let us do the full show.
Yeah, that's not bad. I mean, if that means a show is gonna happen, I'm all for it. So.
Okay, well, I'll see you guys next week. Make sure you read the plan in your downtime and figure out which character you want to audition for. Oh, and good. Do me a favor and text Ezra and Dylan on this, please. This is gonna be great, guys. Bye, Mr. Parker. This is gonna be great.
The answer is no. You're supposed to say no.
I mean, a lot of people always assume, they love to assume that I'm on some sort of sports team or something. Their first guess is always cheerleading, soccer, or softball, and sometimes basketball, which gotta be some type of racist. I mean, I don't really dress like a theater kid, you know? Again, the answer is no. You're supposed to agree with me. I mean, it's odd, you know? I do kind of feel like the oddball of the group. I mean, people always love to ask me, like, why did I choose theater? Like, why did I do this? And then others are always saying that I do better on a sports team. But no, what they really mean is I look better on a sports team, you know what I'm saying? Of course, I let their opinions, you know, roll off my back, because that's their opinions, and I don't really care. Because, like, if I wanted my hair to look like this, I'd have it look like this on my own time, not on theirs. I mean, I'm, like, literally too great for that. I wouldn't let their opinions tell me how to live my life. I wouldn't let it, you know, depict how I move forward. It's just, sometimes it feels like I'm my only supporter, and don't think that's gonna change anytime soon.
Hey. May I?
Sure, go ahead.
So. How's it been?
It's been good.
Yeah, I've been doing great, by the way.
What do you want? What do you want?
I-
What do you want?
Well, I just wanted to, you know, see what's up.
So you came all the way to the outskirts of the school courtyard just to see what's up?
I mean, yeah, I just got out of the chess club meeting. I was on my way to my car, but then I saw you here, and I figured I'd, you know, pass by, say hello, see what's up. Yeah.
Oh, you're still here. Well, you see what's up, so it is time for you to go.
Well, actually, I didn't technically find out what was up with you since all we've talked about it.
All right, I get it. Thank you so much. That was so necessary.
So, what's up?
I swear. What do you want from me? Why are you here?
Well, I just, you know,
Mm-hmm.
want to see what you were up to.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm currently studying my lines for this play, so I'm gonna need you to leave me alone.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool. Wait. Lines?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you talking about?
You know, if you were at the meeting, you would know.
Meeting? As in the drama club meeting?
Yeah.
Are we seriously doing a play?
You figured it out. Oh my god.
And you're auditioning?
Yeah. Why is that such a surprise?
Well, no, I mean, I'm just, you know, after everything that's happened, I'm, you know, just
Mm-hmm.
a little shocked you still cared. You know?
Oh, you're shocked that I still care? You know, I've been to every meeting. I actually put in effort. Unlike someone.
Well, I didn't mean it like that. So, we have a show happening. How come I wasn't told about this?
I mean, someone was supposed to text you. That's not on me.
Yeah, but no one did actually text me, so. Hi, hello? Oh, hey Dakota. Yeah, don't just figured it out. Yeah, Talia just told me about it. Yeah, I'm with her right now, and... What? No, not with her, idiot. Yes, I'll come back to the club, alright? Okay. See ya.
Was that Haney to the left tonight?
Maybe?
So you didn't change it, even after,
Yep.
Interesting. Cool. Convenience.
Well, I guess I'll get going.
Okay, bye. Oh, wait, hold up. Don't think I didn't notice that you joined the chess club.
Oh. Yeah, well, I guess I gotta quit now.
Yeah. How long were you there this time?
Long enough. You know, you shouldn't let what he says get to you.
I mean, but it's just like, I don't feel like I belong there. I don't know.
Leah, you have to stop letting these little things get to you. If you think that you belong in theater, then stay in theater. Don't listen to him.
But I literally do not feel like I belong there.
Well, I think you should stay for yourself. Just forget the others, you know? Here, Leo and I will help you memorize lines.
Okay.
He's so annoying.
You're right.
I should be at the honors academic meeting right now. I'm incredibly dizzy from all that spinning, so woo! I mean, seriously, they all got mad at me for getting the Gorenstein-Harada theorem. I was too busy studying for an AP physics exam, so what do you expect me to do? And on top of that, I had a Brit Lit project due, honors US history class, took a field trip to the museum. I don't know anything about that. Learn my tech use for the play, very important. Still very, very dizzy. Head rush. Anyhow, people always ask me some crazy stuff like, hey, Johnny, why are you always studying? Or, hey, Jimmy, do you take all this stuff seriously? Or are you just doing it for show? Or, hey, Dickface, yeah, you and the glasses. Where's my math homework? It's been like 3 weeks. I'm really just failing. And I never really know what to say because, on one hand, I love learning. It fills my heart with joy. But on the other hand, it's never really been about me, has it? It's always been about what other people want from me. My guidance counselors, my teachers, even my parents. Yikes. I just have to be at the top of my game. If I don't end this year as valedictorian, I'm basically screwed. And of course I have to deal with Miley Walker, who has the exact same mentality as I do. But she acts like a robot, and I can only just envy that. If I were able to be a robot with one track of mind on school, it would just make the universe just a lot simpler. I'm never going to be a robot, am I?
anybody?
Tell anybody what? About you, alone, bathroom,
Yep.
after.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I mean, why not? I mean, obviously it's your.
Dave, please.
Right. You know, this isn't like the weirdest thing I've seen in the school bathroom. You know Chuck Gilbert, Jr.? One time I saw him trying to tame a wild rat with a chemistry textbook. You should have seen the rat. It was like the size of a whole. Right. Yikes. So, are you excited for this play or what?
I guess so.
Oh, me too. I love Shakespeare, especially love the Comedy of Errors. When I saw it at the PAC a couple years back, my sides were split. Oh, this floor is dirty. Ew. Gross. Anyhow, who are you auditioning with?
Luciana?
Oh, I love her character. The character that none of the other characters pay attention to, except for Antipholus of Syracuse, of course. But that's because he pays attention to her beauty, not on the outside, but on the inside as well.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, you should totally just use that song instead of her monologue.
Oh,
for
well,
audition.
no. You don't want that happening. I mean, how can I even sing that in a Shakespeare play? They wouldn't even let me audition with it.
Well, you're auditioning with Luciana, right?
Right?
Act 3, Scene 2 begins with the monologue from Luciana, and Antipholus of Syracuse is madly in love with her. And you could replace that with your song, and it works perfectly.
You think I could do that?
Yeah, and Willow, your voice is genuinely beautiful. More people just need to hear it. And admittedly, I know you get nervous sometimes, but do you know what helps me? Well, I think of the last person that makes me smile. And it makes the whole brain conundrum a lot linear. That's why I can word it, at least.
Thanks, Jake. I'll start trying that.
Well, I gotta go, but I'll see you at the auditions tomorrow, right?
Yeah, I guess. And I also had a question for you, so
Okay, bye! Ouch.
Been through it all, I've seen it all. Almost every high school experience you could possibly think of. If it hasn't happened to me directly, I've seen it. If you ask me, high school's just been an absolute mess for me and for everyone else. People tend to run around and make it torturous for you. It's filled with nothing but liars, cheaters, fakes, snakes, Ryan. And there are probably many more archetypes that I can't even think of. I just honestly can't wait to get out of here. I got into my dream college with scholarships, and it's far, like real far from New Jersey. I've only got a few more months of putting up with this mess, and then it's off to Boston I go. But knowing the way my high school career and my life has been going so far, I wouldn't be surprised if something's just ruins everything. Something so wild, no one would expect. You know, some people like to say that there's always a light at the end of a dark tunnel, and if I'm being honest, there isn't. And if there just so happens to be a light, it's just a ceiling light on the roof. It's not an actual way out of the tunnel itself. Just like here with the drama club. Constant fake promises from Nick, Each promise is just another dim light in the tunnel. Now Caroline is here to add to those promises. I mean, sure, I'm thrilled that we got a show on the road, but I have my doubts. This could just be another light near the... Wait, no, the dark from... Screw it. Just never mind.
I don't get it. I put flyers everywhere. The bulletin boards, the entrance halls, the freaking gym lockers.
Wait. So you went inside the boys' locker room?
Shut up, Leo.
What? I was curious.
Yes, Leo, I did. It'll never happen again.
I got you. One time I had to go in there because Leo was taking
Okay.
forever, and I accidentally walked in.
Point is, nobody besides us actually cares about this show.
Okay, we don't actually know that, though. I mean, people's plans could have changed. You know, who's ever heard of classroom 128? It's like in a weird part of school no one ever goes to.
Open your eyes, Maxwell. There's nobody here.
No, you open your eyes. There are tons of people already here. Hi, yes, Jamie. And there's bound to be more. Just give me a chance. See? Oh, I told you everything.
Wait, why would someone need to knock on the door?
Hark! Fam! No one cares. Congratulations. Told you. Charlie, if you're gonna be a dick, then you can just leave.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just said nobody cares, right? And was I right or what?
Yeah, well, if you're gonna be an asshole for no reason, then I don't want you here.
Oh, really? And what are you gonna do about it, Barnacle Boy?
Guys! Stop. You're high schoolers, not politicians. Charlie, go sit down. We don't need yourself proving more than you already do. Nick, we need to understand that all of us here are the only ones that are going to put in the work.
Yes, but we don't have enough people to fill all the roles in the show.
Then it looks like we're going to have to double cast.
What? Wait, hold on. What? I mean, what? What? Wait, one last one. What?
Well, sometimes when you have more roles than you do actors, you have to cast people multiple times in different roles.
I don't think I personally have the energy for all of that.
Well, depending on who you audition with, you might get lucky and get one or two of the roles that you particularly wanted, which we should probably start figuring all that out now. Jamie, you're on the crew, yes?
Correct. I'm on to...
Awesome. Who else is on
made
crew?
that call? Exactly. Myself.
Who else is on crew? Seriously, you guys haven't figured that out yet? Okay. Do we have a stage manager? Okay. Or a director? Okay. Who does not want to act? Jamie, you already said that you don't want to.
Yes. Yes, I did.
All right. Carol. Okay. Do you want to be stage manager or the director?
If I were to direct, would you do it with me, Mr. Parker?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Wait. Before you say anything, Mr. Maxwell, just think about it a little bit. I'm a little bit more qualified at directing than you are, so.
Well, no, it's not that I
It's
want to
just
direct.
what? Caroline and I are directing, and if you have a problem with that,
Which I don't.
great. Now, who's willing to give up an acting credit? I know this is a really big, important thing because.
I'll do it, Mr. B.
Whoa, Dakota. I thought you wanted to act.
Well, someone's got to keep you guys from going insane. I'd rather it be me than anyone else. No offense.
None taken.
Awesome. So Caroline, myself, Dakota, and
Jamie.
Jamie. We will all be auditioning you guys one by one, and then in pairs to see how well you guys work together. Which, do you want to start auditioning for those roles now? Or?
Sure, it's probably the best way to start.
Awesome. All right. So, let's see. I think the two, technically four leads, Antipholus and Dromio of both Syracuse and Ephesus, should be played by the same two people. So, okay. Who wants to audition for Antipholus?
No, not
Okay. Which one of you wants to go first?
Yeah, that's me. I'll go.
Okay. Decide amongst yourselves.
Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, you're on, Adams. Damn!
Watch and learn, buddy. Thank you.
Alrighty, tight.
Charlie,
Okay.
why do you do the script?
Oh, well, I've been really busy with boxing, so I haven't really been able to read over a lot, so I've just been kind of...
But you
I
know
didn't think
you're
it would
not
be-
supposed to audition with the script.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this big of a deal, though. Like,
Oh, okay. You can audition with the script, but it might affect how we cast your role. So
Well, thank you. Let's see. Oh, it's a message. Okay. Yep. Sweet mistress, what your name is else I know not, nor about what wonder you do hit of mine.
Charlie,
Ye-
have
yes.
you even read over the script once?
No comment.
Okay. Why don't you go in the hall, read it over a few times, and then come back in when you're actually ready?
Just one line.
You heard the man.
Nick,
Go outside.
don't instigate.
Die in a hole, Nick.
All right. Nick, the stage is yours.
Sir.
And by stage, you mean the front of the room?
Sweet mistress, what your name is, else I know not, nor by what wonder you do hit of mine. Less in your grace and knowledge you show not, than in earth beauty, more, in earth divine. Teach me, dear creature, how to think and speak. Lay open my earthly gross conceit. Against my soul's pure truth, why labor you to make it wander in unknown field? Are you God? Would you create me new? Teach me then, and to your power I'll yield. But if that I am I, then well I know.
Thank
this-
you, Nick. That's quite enough.
No, thank you, Mr. Parker.
Actually, Nick, can I talk to you for a second?
Yeah.
Okay, what's your deal with Mr. Parker?
I don't know.
I think you do know. Look, this will be between us, okay?
I guess I'm just a little mad that I didn't get to finish my monologue. I mean, I've been practicing for over a week and I was really excited, so it's probably it.
No, you've had a problem with Mr. Parker ever since he joined us. Now spill it.
All right, listen. I've been looking after these guys for a couple of years now, and to have some rando teacher come in and take that from me, do you understand how miserable that makes me feel?
Nick, I get it, but he isn't some rando teacher. He has experience in theater, and I'm willing to bet he has more experience than you. No, I'm sorry.
Caroline. I know you're new here, but I have more theater experience than a Provincetown queen and a Fosse choreographer put together. You have no idea.
Nick, you're not understanding what I'm trying to say. I get your connection to theater, but think about Mr. Parker for a second. He's been cooped up in that home ec room smelling like cookie and casserole for 15 years. And we're finally giving him, out of all the teachers with the failed clubs, the chance to give him more out of his career. Can't you see that?
I mean, I do now. I mean, I'm still the president of the drama club, right?
I think so.
Good, because that's all I care about, really. This is going to be the best show this school has ever seen.
Maybe because it will be the only show the school's ever seen.
I think I broke my tibia.
We should get back in there.
Agreed.
I was gone for 30 seconds. Wait, all the failed clubs? What's that even?
I've never met a group of kids so dedicated to theater. Dedicated to anything, for that matter. When I was in college, I got my major in education and I minored in theater. And once I finished, I was about ready to go out into the world and find an acting job or be a drama teacher. But then I realized that, well, no place was hiring drama teachers. So I took the first job I could get, teaching home ec in a random high school in New Jersey. Which, who cares about a random home ec class or teacher in the state of New Jersey? But ever since I started helping these kids out, they kind of started bringing back that passion I once had for theater. And I don't know, it's really inspiring seeing how much they can care about something and how much effort they put into it. I want to do something nice for them, but I don't know what I could do. Maybe I could get them a pizza or something, but with the teacher's wages, I don't know if I would. Oh, Charlie, what are you doing here?
I'm just practicing my lines, Mr. Parker.
At 4 in the afternoon, in this class after school.
Well, sometimes I come here because this room is clearly really comfortable. What are you doing here?
I'm cleaning up, putting the rest of the scripts in.
Right.
Charlie, are you okay? You seem a little disheveled.
Am I okay? Yeah, I'm just practicing my lines,
Are you sure though, Charlie?
Yeah.
I smelled something.
No smell. I'm fine. Trust me. I'm good.
Charlie,
I'm fine. You can leave me alone. Thank you.
you know, Charlie, I understand a little bit more than you may think.
What?
Well, I was like you at one point. Young, stressed, doing certain things to relieve that.
You don't know anything about me.
You're right. I don't know anything about you. But you don't know anything about me either.
Whatever.
Look, I get it. People make assumptions about me, as I'm sure they do you. And my own life story has been of extreme highs and lows. And when I was about your age, I did some things I'm not proud of. Scratch that, I did a lot of things I'm not proud of. And I did some things like you're doing now to try to cope with all my stress.
Seriously?
I mean, yeah. Luckily, I was able to pull myself out through theater, specifically musical theater. I remember I used to go to my uncle's house, and he had this huge collection of records, and he had this one section for musicals. And in that section, there was this one that I used to listen to over and over again. And at the time, I didn't have time to afford my own records, so, yeah, I would just go over to his house and play that repeatedly. But one day, he let me take it home as a early Christmas present.
Huh. Well, people make assumptions about me too. I never really learned how to deal with it properly, so I didn't do anything about it. I mean, people think I'm scary, so I act scary. And some people think I'm violent, so I act violent. And people think I could be using, so
you're acting.
Maybe. Do you know why I like boxing so much?
Why?
Okay. It was the first thing I ever felt good at, useful doing. First thing I ever felt useful doing. My dad, he came home drunk one night, and he started getting pretty violent with my mom. And I was scared. I didn't know what to do. I was scared, and I wanted it to stop. So I hit him as hard as my 12-year-old arm could, and I knocked him to the ground. And I doubt I did it just by pure strength alone. I mean, it was probably the drugs in the system as well, but it was just, he was on the ground. And the next morning I awoke and he never came back.
Have you spoken to anyone about this?
No. I mean, who is there to talk to?
Isn't there somebody at home?
Just my mom, but only when she's clocking in as a mother.
Wow.
Yeah. Now you can't make assumptions about me. I'm just a messed up kid who can't figure himself out.
No. I see a troubled kid who tries. How do I put this? You know what you like to do, and how you like to do it, and you also struggle to get along with the many personalities in this room. And because of that, you've taken up bad solutions to cope with all that stress. Am I correct?
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's like, I have my own love for theater, and the others don't see it. Like, I don't have the money to spend on every single soundtrack and every single musical and every play that they go and see. And it's like I'm a phony or something. Like I don't belong. It's like I know they don't see that, and I want that to change, and I don't know how.
People think these negative things of you, and you have to prove the opposite. People think that you're violent, so you need to show that you're restrained. And people think you're scary, so you need to show that you're thoughtful.
But what if they don't see that?
Then why should you care?
That's a fair point. Thank you, Mr. Parker. I appreciate that.
Of course. Is there anything else you wanted to touch upon, or?
No. Just, we can forget this happened. Oh my goodness, is there a 5:30 late bus?
Yeah, there should be. I'm here if you ever need anything.
Thank you, Mr. Parker.
Person in the school who actually understands people. It's simple when you think about it. People are really easy to read nowadays. Well, especially for me. When you study psychology on the side for 5 years, you learn a couple things. Plus, it's not like anyone around here changes anyways. Nick is still caught up in his thoughts that he'd be a good president. Charlie is still thick-headed as always. Cleo and Leo are still at each other's throats when trying to make a decision. Ezra is still pessimistic and stubborn as always. Talia still has beef with almost everyone. And Jamie is still Jamie. Willow still suffers with her crippling shyness, and Caroline. I haven't known her that long to get a good read on her, but I can tell there's definitely something off. I mean, think about it. Everyone has their trips, their slips, their mistakes, whatever you want to call it. Nobody's perfect. Like me. I'm not perfect. Far from it, really. But that's not what's important right now. What is important. Shoot. I'm late for a rehearsal. I guess I'll cut this short.
to be a sidekick. They're bumbling and dorky and just there for comedy. Like, come on. I wanted to be the hero. I wanted to do something.
Well, Antipholus of Ephesus is the hero. Antipholus of Syracuse at the other end.
Yeah, but now I have to be all goody-goody with Nick for the next few months. Like, how am I going to be able to manage that?
It's called acting, sweetie.
Oh, very clever, Dakota.
You should be thankful that you even have a role after your audition.
Okay, but literally everyone else used the script for the audition. And Willow didn't even look at a script. She didn't even read. She only sang a song. Like, I was the only one with the script in hand that had a valid reason why.
I'm gonna
everyone...
stop you right
No,
there.
but I had the
You
valid...
have
all I want...
Let me speak.
Okay.
First of all, no one in this club has anything memorized, and you were the one who wanted to go first. Second, don't you dare criticize Willow for singing instead of reading a monologue. You know good and well that she has trouble speaking to and in front of people. Singing is just a more comfortable outlet for her. And third, I know you're trying to balance this and boxing, but you can't keep using it as an excuse. I know you. You always say, I'm too busy, or I've got too much work to do. But when I check your Snapchat story, I see one of your UFC fighters getting KO'd, or whatever that means. So you gotta step it up if you want to prove to Nick that you're a good performer. Because I know this is what that's about. Look, I know you and Nick don't like each other, but think of it this way. You guys could really get to know and connect like I know both of you. I mean, you guys can connect on a personal level about theater and maybe even boxing. I mean, you did almost beat his ass a couple months ago, so.
Yeah, that was funny though. I guess I'll try. I'll try.
Maybe the two of you can become really, really close friends.
Well, now that you put it like that.
Yeah. You guys could be really, really great friends.
Aha! There thou art, mine own trusty sidekick. Alloweth us to venture forth in search of our brethren. Together!
Absolutely not. No. Not if he's gonna do that thing every time he's here.
He's really got to work on that British accent.
Well, I'm sure he took a class for it when he was 3.
Charlie.
Come on.
Okay, everyone, we've got a big day ahead of us. In a few weeks, we are going to be doing our performance. So, in a few moments, it's going to be very exciting news. We're going to make our way up to the auditorium.
Yeah.
I know, it's very exciting. But before we do that, we have to stay here, settle some stuff in, cement in some more blocking, etc. Now, everybody groan. Beautiful. Okay. Now, in a few moments, we are going to start our first dress rehearsal. Now, everyone does know what a dress rehearsal is, right?
Ooh, me,
Oh, God.
back, hi.
Yes, Nick.
A dress rehearsal is when you run through the whole show with costumes and lighting and etc., but you can still stop it if you need to make notes.
Thank you.
Speaking of, when are we getting your clothes?
Well, you know how I said that we virtually have no budget?
Yeah.
Well, that still means we have no budget, which means no elaborate costume.
That's right, everybody. Classic theater outfit. Black shoes, black pants, black shirt. That's what we gotta do.
But wait, but Cleo, Leo, and I aren't playing twins. How are we going to distinguish the different characters?
Hats!
Hats?
Hats!
Hats. Damn, you really broke us out.
We've been broke as hell since day one, idiot. So, I don't know.
Anytime. Anywho, yeah. Anytime the twins or Ezra need to switch characters, we'll have hats on standby.
Well, but that is if we actually do the full production, right? Because we still need to get approval from the principal.
And a few others.
I'm sorry, what?
And a few others.
Like, can we get some examples?
Well, he invited the guidance counselor, the deans,
What?
and the vice principal too.
Quiet down.
This is bullcrap. You didn't tell us that we were going to be performing in front of the entire faculty, Caroline.
Charlie, why are you out of everyone making a big deal out of this?
Because you never told us that there were going to be this many people.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to agree with him, Caroline, but defending you, calm down. But, I mean, you didn't tell us. You said the stakes were going to be high, but we didn't know that we were going to be performing for so many people. You got to keep us informed.
Well, I just
Guys, you're being unfair to Caroline. We didn't tell you because we didn't want you guys to be more stressed than you already are. And besides, how are you expected to perform in front of an entire auditorium if you can't perform in front of a few adults?
As much as I don't want to agree with Mr. Parker, he's right.
Dakota,
Had we known about everybody coming to see the show, it would have stressed us out a lot more than we would know.
Dakota, you can't possibly be.
Serious? Yes. Yes, I am.
I think we're all getting riled up over nothing.
No.
We can always calm down.
Guys, we're this close to getting this right. Remember, if we nail this preview, it won't just mean we can do our show. Think about all the future members of the drama club. We could be the shining example that paves the way for all further productions at Chaplain High. The production that everyone remembers us by. Then they won't just care about the sports teams, they'll care about us too. And I know it just sounds like a dream, but if we just stop arguing and work together, we can make this dream come true. So, what do you say? Let's show them that we matter?
All right. Yeah, I guess so.
All right.
Okay, so we're all set to go up to the auditorium?
Yeah.
All right, everybody grab your hats and props, and let's make our way up.
Wait, guys. Where exactly is the auditorium?
Follow me.
Oh, hey, Caroline.
Yes, Charlie?
You really are gung-ho about, making our club be seen, right?
Of course.
Let me, rephrase this a bit. Our club be seen, right? Like, everyone?
Yeah?
Right. You're a good person, Caroline.
Thanks, Charlie.
Uh-huh.
Well, today is the day. Either we impress the principal or go back to being nobodies. Something that I'm quite used to, honestly. Now, I know what you're probably thinking. Must make you the happiest, or true feelings around the community. Let me explain myself. People make me uncomfortable. Like, okay, you know how like you're in a swimming pool, I guess, like random strangers, and you know you're like feeling a little screw it. I don't like to be talked to or touched or looked at by anybody, and I mean anybody, even my family. I mean, my mom gets it. She gets it, but it's hard to see her, you know, struggle to understand why her daughter won't talk to her, or why she can't hug her or make her feel happy. So, call it whatever you want. Call it social phobia, call it self-centered, call it weird. So weird. Why in a drama club you don't want to be seen, Willow? To be completely honest, I don't know. Maybe it's that I can, you know, pretend to be a different person for a bit, or that I can get lost in separate reality. But the truth is, I don't know why the thing that scares me the most is the thing I appreciate most of all. Funny how the way life works, right? We live in fear of others and new things and the unknown, and we're still grateful. Okay.
everybody. This is it. Does anyone want to go over lines one more time?
Great. We'll have 10 minutes into places. Remember the breathing exercise we did earlier. But always remember, breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Let's try it. Breathe in, breathe out. Excellent. Anything else you want to say, Mr. Parker?
I guess I just want to say how extremely proud I am of each and every one of you. In these past few months, you've really came together, and it's almost like a family we've all built. And I want you all to know that each one of your work has mattered here. And even if we don't get to do the full show, you should still be very proud of yourselves. I want to share with you guys something a friend of mine once shared with me. It's, the moment is now, and there won't be another moment like this. So live in the moment while we're all together, and I know you'll do great.
Thanks, Mr. Parker. Now, guys, I just want to say how much you all...
Wait, did you say 10 minutes?
Yeah. Nick, you can finish your speech later. We gotta set up and get into places.
All right, everyone. Remember, don't be nervous and give it all you got. Our club is at stake here, okay? All right, hands in. 3, 2, 1.
Heart Thespians!
Great, everyone, places!
Taking places!
Charlie, can I speak to you for a second?
Oh, Nick, that reminds me. I need to talk to you as well.
Take the time you have backstage to talk to Nick, okay?
Why?
Because he stood up for you last week when you guys were talking about the preview. When has that ever happened?
Okay, yeah, I mean, just because we agreed one time, that's not much of a step to go.
Okay, I know it's not that big of a step, but it is a little nudge in the right direction. I'm just asking you to try to talk to him.
Okay, I guess I'll do that.
Okay, good. Good luck.
Hey, Nick, I need you to do me a favor.
Sure. What is it?
When you're backstage today, you should try and start up a conversation.
Charlie, sorry, Caroline, Thespis, the god of theaters, didn't prohibit players to talk backstage while the play's going on. Plus, Charlie sucks, so...
I know. So you won't be mic'd up, and if you just whisper, nobody will hear you. Remember how you stood up for him last week?
Yeah, sure, what about it?
I know he might not act like it, but I'm positive Charlie really appreciated it. He already has enough trouble connecting with the other members of the group, and I wanted to record it with that other public friend, and it can be you. Just give him a chance, okay? Just do it, okay? Hello, esteemed faculty. My name is Caroline Page, and welcome to our preview of The Comedy of Errors by the incomparable William Shakespeare. We hope that our preview today let us persuade you to perform the full show later on this year. And without further ado, let the show begin. We'll start in the hall of Dusselinus, where him and Aegeon have business to discuss.
Proceed, Selenius, to procure my foal, and then death of those, woes and all.
Merchants of Syracuse, plead no more. I'm not partial to infringe our laws. The record of our entity states that sprung within your rancorous language.
Hey. So, did you, have any trouble memorizing?
That's supposed to
No,
be.
not in the sense I don't think you do it, just, like, I could have done a show with you, so I was wondering...
No, yeah, it's okay, I get it. I mean, well, really, I just picked the line, looked at it a couple times, wrote it over for like 2 minutes maybe, and then moved on to the next one.
Really? Well, you see what I always do is I study lines, of course, and then I have my parents quiz me, and then I quiz myself, and then I go for a walk, and I kind of sort of think of the character.
Gee, dude, why didn't you try something like these lines?
I mean, why wouldn't I? I mean, would you rather watch a half-assed performance or one full of passion and emotion?
Yeah, I guess the second one.
Exactly. I mean, I want to give the audience a performance that makes them think, wow, he belongs on Broadway.
Yeah, but like this is high school. You don't really have to try hard on anything except for like physics homework or whatever.
Yeah, but this is what I want to do with the rest of my life. I'm not going to slack off now.
Let me ask you a question. Do you feel like you belong on Broadway?
stupid brat at the JCC, they say I don't have enough experience.
Okay, seriously? That's what it is? That's insane. Dude, do you know how you sound when you talk about anything theater related?
Like an old gay man reminiscing of little gay.
Like, you have more experience than any of us. You know exactly what to do.
No, it's just, I mean, I would get more experience, but it's not like there's a community theater within 50 miles of here.
Yeah, but also, you don't need to prove yourself anything, man. Like, I genuinely think you're ready.
Thank you. I mean, I think you've been doing great too. So
Thanks.
no, no, seriously, I mean it. I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate it. But I don't know if I'm going to keep doing this stuff.
Why not?
Well, theater, it's not really, like, it's not really my thing. Actually, I don't know what my thing is yet.
I mean, that's okay, right? Like, that's what life is for. Discovering your thing.
Gross.
Not like that.
Oh, no, I never did get the chance to thank you for standing up for me. It was nothing to do with that. Yeah, it was tense. But yeah.
I mean, okay, if you aren't sure if you're going to keep doing this, then mind if I ask, why are you still here?
Well, part of me still cares. I like it.
Do you care? Like no, like I don't mean that as an offensive term. Just like it seems like at any second it'll drop out.
Well, I'm not going to do that. I care about it.
Do you? I mean, honestly, it just seems like, yeah.
Why are you here? Like,
I just want to know why you're pretending to care.
I don't pretend to care.
Yes, you do. I mean, you quit earlier this year. You never take constructive criticism.
Oh my
you always
God.
want to have your own
So
way.
do you. God forbid Mr. Parker or Caroline gives you some constructive criticism on your scenes. You act like you know everything all the time, but sometimes, Nick, you don't.
Oh, really? That's not what you just said, is it? I thought, I know everything, I'm so ready, right?
No. Sometimes you get it wrong. You're so pretentious. I don't even know why I thought for a second I could make up with you. Like, it's just...
You know, I'm going to be pretentious, but at least I tried, right? I'm trying to be a leader and to make this club into something unlike anyone who came before me. And you can barely make the effort to show up to the club.
God, you're such a dick. This is why the club was so much better when...
Finish the sentence, Charlie. You know, if whoever you are thinking of was, and you made this promise to, all this caring, if she were here now, I think she would have some constructive criticism for you.
How dare you?
Thank you. Our next scene will take place in the marketplace where we first meet our heroes, then transitions into Antipholus of Ephesus' house to meet our female leads.
Hey, I really hope Charlie is okay. He doesn't look too good.
Really? He looks fine. What do you mean?
He looks like Elmo if he got caught naked.
Specific? Look, I talked to Nicholas and I think they worked it out. They seem to be talking up the storm from over here.
Yeah, that's the thing. You're over here looking at them, but we can actually hear them.
I mean, I guess, but wait, here comes Charlie to grab his Ephesus hat.
Hey, how'd it go?
It went great, Carol.
I guess terrible.
Oh man, if the two of them don't start to get along, these next few months are going to be miserable.
Yeah, you said it. Speaking of which, what are we gonna do if this all goes south?
Then I'm giving up.
Wait, what? Caroline, what are you talking about?
Like, on the club.
Like on the club?
In a sense.
Caroline, what are you talking about?
I just wanted this club to be better than the rest, you know? To leave a mark on the school before we all graduate.
I know, Caroline.
And I know. Trust me. I've tried with a lot of other clubs, but none of them had the same amount of gumption as you or...
Wait. So we weren't the first club you tried to revitalize?
Is that a big deal?
You didn't make it such a big deal as it made out to be. I thought you were trying to help us.
I didn't think I would need to tell you.
Okay, but all throughout rehearsal...
Dakota, you're probably the most sensible person in the drama club, so just listen to me for a second. I didn't tell you guys so I could prevent you from feeling as useless as you were already feeling. Imagine how the club would react if I told them right now, hey guys, I know you put your trust in me for the past couple months, but you guys aren't the first club that I tried to.
Okay. I get it. It wouldn't be the smartest idea to say that.
Exactly. I'm glad you're seeing it my way. And hey, I'm really having fun with you guys.
Yeah. So you've realized through your pursuit of trying to rival the sports team with an even larger club that you truly value our time, friendship, and efforts?
Wow, Willow is doing so great. I just hope she can make it through her song without getting too nervous.
Is that your answer?
What? Oh, yeah.
Caroline. Well, at least we're not the last club you tried, right, Caroline? Caroline? Caroline! Caroline!
And now we've come to our final scene of the preview. Antipholus of Syracuse has fallen for the sister of Antipholus of Ephesus' wife. She usually begins her scene with a monologue, but this time I think she prefers to sing her true feelings.
What are you doing? My fair lady, haveth you something to say to me? We are friend. We can trust each other. You can share.
Come on, Willow, you got this.
Wait! Oh, sweet mistress of Ephesus, I'm but a lowly servant, but I would love to hear thy song you prepared for this occasion. Yeah. Allow me to take that oddly albino guitar off of your hands.
Oh, what is taking them so long? I mean, it can't take that long, right? Like, the principal just has to say yes or no. It shouldn't be a whole process, right? Am I losing my mind?
Have some patience, Nick.
You got a date or something, Nick? What's the rush?
I don't have a date, Ezra. I just don't like waiting for important news, okay?
Oh, so you can't handle the patient?
He's been doing that for days.
It is a great line for him.
No,
You're
it's
not-
not.
Pretty okay.
Jamie, I just wanted to thank you for singing back there.
Oh, it's no big deal. I mean, even though he did kind of inspire me to take guitar.
Really?
Yeah, I'm not that good, but Tonight You Belong to Me is like one of the songs I know. Top of that, I know a little bit of Sondheim, a little bit of Queen, a little bit of, no, not the Smiths, A. Smith, Robert Smith. He's from the Cure. Yeah, it's good. Whoa. Oh, speaking of, the Smiths, the Cure made a song called The Kiss.
Ah.
Interesting.
Okay, well, what they say.
here to begin with.
Ezra, just let me
Guys,
know one nice thing.
think about what you just did. You managed to convince the principal and the rest of the faculty of our school to put on a full show. You should be very proud of yourselves.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm gonna take us all out for pizza tonight. On this.
Hold up. You sure you don't want to make us one? You're a home ec teacher. You should be able to make one, right?
I'm a home ec teacher, not Gordon Ramsay.
Okay, that's cheap.
Great job, everyone. Dakota, aren't you gonna come join the others to celebrate?
Yeah.
Hey, Dakota, what's wrong?
Have you looked at Twitter, like, at all?
No, why? What's wrong?
There's an outbreak of whatever this thing is.
Coronavirus? I don't understand.
Caroline, whatever this thing is broken out somewhere in the world, and it's spreading fast.
Yeah, but it says it's not in America, so I don't get the big deal.
I showed you the old post. There are currently 2 cases in America, and it's gonna spread. Are we sure we can do this? The world is slowly shutting down.
I'm sure we'll be fine. Let's not let it ruin the rest of the night.
Caroline.
Dakota, don't worry about it right now.
Caroline, this is serious.
Don't worry. I'm sure we'll be fine.